With sugar playing a prominent role in most individuals' diet, it is no surprise that in recent years research has found that a high sugar diet can contribute to health issues such as fatigue, mood swings and digestive problems. Many mistake these symptoms for issues such as IBS, but the high sugar content from our favorite foods can cause an increase of the bacteria candida in our gut, which could be the root cause of subsequent issues. To help identify and treat this, naturopathic nutritionist Julie Haigh has offered her expert advice on how a high sugar diet may be damaging your gut, along with the action you need to take. GETTYIs: a high sugar diet damaging your gut. There are 6 signs you could have candida overgrowth. GETTYCandida is a yeast that naturally exists in the mouth, gut and vagina. The high sugar content from our favorite foods can cause an increase of the bacteria candida in our gut, which could be the root cause of subsequent issues. Do you feel tired all the time, a struggle to get through your daily activities? This could be a sign that you are suffering with a candida overgrowth. According to Julie, she said, while there is currently no evidence that candida causes fatigue, there are a number of ways in which it could contribute. Firstly, the infection is often accompanied by nutritional deficiencies, such as vitamin B6, essential fatty acids and magnesium. These nutrients are renowned for their energy-boosting properties, so by depriving the body of these, fatigue becomes an obvious symptom of a candida overgrowth. Secondly, candida infections commonly occur when the immune system is weak. As a low-functioning immune system is going to leave you feeling tired and drained all of the time, it becomes even more evident that chronic fatigue is an underlying symptom of candida overgrowth syndrome. Thursday, May 18, 2017, Julie explained. A chemical named acetaldehyde, one of the toxic metabolites produced by candida albicans, could be to blame for your inability to concentrate. Acetaldehyde is one of many chemicals produced by candida and can have a great effect on your well-being. If you find that you are permanently experiencing brain fog, the acetaldehyde released into the blood by a candida overgrowth is likely to be the underlying cause. Many would ignore this sign and attribute it to stress or fatigue, but it is important that you monitor the feeling and ensure that you are not ignoring a clear sign of cause. Digestive issues. A healthy digestive system relies heavily on the balance between good and bad bacteria that live in your gut. The good bacteria, normally residing in your gut, is essential for digestion. If the bacteria in your gut becomes imbalanced, it is likely that your body will be unable to process foods properly, Julie added. This can cause issues such as constipation, diarrhea, nausea, cramps and bloating. Many sufferers can mistake these signs for irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. However, be mindful this could be down to a candida overgrowth. If you suffer from digestive issues which are affecting your day-to-day life, I would recommend using an at-home testing kit from Candida Diet Foods. This new testing kit is simple to use, high quality, and contains all the necessary materials to gather samples from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Using a stool sample, the Candida test examines the molds and yeasts present to diagnose whether there is an overgrowth of Candida in your system. GETTYCandida can cause weight gain. Candida's overgrowth can also have a huge influence on sufferers' mood. Research also suggests that there is a direct link between candida and depression, Julie explained. The reason for this is because an intestinal candida overgrowth can suppress production of serotonin, which is one of the neurotransmitters that boosts mood. Most serotonin is produced in the gut, so a major gut problem is likely to throw this production out of balance. Along with this, an imbalanced gut can reduce the body's ability to store and use vitamin B12. This important vitamin helps the brain and nervous system to function properly, with low levels being linked to depression and other mental illnesses. Weight gain. Weight gain is one of the most visible signs that your high sugar diet is having a negative impact on your body. What many fail to consider is that their gut might be driving their sugar cravings, as sugar feeds the candida yeast in the intestines, allowing it to overpopulate the good bacteria and cause an imbalance. According to Julie, GETTYCandida can cause chronic fatigue as well as your gut. The mouth is another part of the digestive tract that is vulnerable to candida. Oral thrush is an incredibly common type, often undiagnosed until it becomes particularly bad. It usually occurs at the same time as a candida overgrowth, as the same environmental changes that cause an overgrowth in your gut can also contribute to an oral candida infection. Julie said, these changes are typical effects of a candida overgrowth, which will change the environment in both your gut and your mouth, making both susceptible to the growth of the candida fungus. The positive of this, however, is that the symptoms of oral thrush are much easier to recognize than the symptoms of candida in the gut. If you find damage to the skin at the corners of your mouth, or pain inside your mouth, you must take action and determine whether this is a sign of oral thrush and an infection in your gut. 2. If you find yourself to suffer from these symptoms and are failing to find ways to ease them, I would recommend taking a look at www.candidadietfoods.co.uk. The bespoke service helps you to transform your lifestyle and revitalize your gut. IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, is a common digestive condition causing stomach pain and bloating. But symptoms could actually be triggered by candida.